All right, here we go. He's 104 to 54 victory, and it definitely looked that pretty the entire time. It definitely looked like a 50-point victory. We do not have to talk about the first 14 minutes, only the final stretch where I think Kentucky outscored Tennessee Tech. I think it was like 83 to 28 or something down the stretch. An absolutely insane finish, but I think the only thing we need to talk about or care about is Walker Horn, because Walker Horn is our parlor player of the game. Just what can you say about that finish and just the players rallying behind him, teammates, the bench going crazy, a drink got spilled on the floor of Rupp Arena. It was just absolute insanity, Tyler.
It was the feel-good moment of the season so far. I mean, I feel like we've been begging for a Walker Horn 3 the entire season. Drew Franklin wrote a whole post about it. We have manifested it. It happened, and it happened in like the most dramatic and awesome manner possible. At the shot clock buzzer, contested, kind of off of one foot. Like Jack said, someone was so excited they spilled their drink all over the Rupp Arena floor. The bench went crazy. The entire arena went crazy. Like, I was getting texts from my friends who were here saying that was awesome. It was kind of exactly what we needed to end this game on a high note. Really happy for him. And we got a Zach Towell free throw, so even better.
Both players, I think, scoring their first career points. I know for certain Walker Horn has never hit. And the options were dwindling down for him, admittedly. Like, we needed magic. And very fortunately, we got it put together. But so much more to like. Again, not just totally ignoring Adam the first 14 minutes. But later on, we saw Otega Owe take things over. We saw, big time shots. Colin Chandler got a poster of his own. What stood out to you among the rest of the good stuff?
Well, all the threes finally went down. That was the biggest thing. I looked up in the first half and it was like 11% from behind the arc, and then all of a sudden you look up at the end of the game and we were 50% from behind the arc. We had our magic number of 33-point attempts that went up, 15 of them went in. Gotta love that. Some of that was, at the end people were just kind of hoisted and making it, but Denzel Aberdeen, it seemed like he couldn't miss. Trent Noah showing that he's bringing
career high for Trent Noah,
16 points for Trent Noah, showing that he's bringing more than just being the Kentucky guy on the court. So it's great to see that. Great to see the other 16-pointer with Owe out there. 3 people tying for the team high with that. So again, bad first 14 minutes, but a lot to like about the 50 points they scored right after the 50-point margin that they built right after that.
Tyler, Trent Noah kind of, I don't want to say was an afterthought, but it felt like we were seeing him drop in the rotation. We're like, well, is he going to be able to bust through? Like, what's going to be the breaking through moment for Trent? And it was awesome to see him finally get that and hit some big shots.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was kind of hampered by, an ankle injury early on, but we got some friends
real quick,
in here.
I've never met people this enthusiastic after a game.
Yeah.
Real quick, Mason and Aaron, I saw you all dancing. Matilda. You too, but I saw you all dancing. Sorry to butt in. Just, why are you all having so much fun?
We won! I am butt torn. We won!
Let's keep the same energy for next game. Let's go, North Carolina.
Let's keep the winning streak going.
Next game.
How we feel about North Carolina on Tuesday? We're going to win.
We got a battle.
We don't want that.
Keep walking.
We don't want that energy. We're going to win.
We're gonna
win. Glass half full. Glass half full.
Our offense has got to play.
Go Big Blue!
Defense.
Play Blue.
Thank you all.
We got to play.
Thank you, Matilda.
Are you cold?
Love you all. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Are you cold?
No! I'm not cold.
There we go.
He's powered by Friends of Cole.
All right, yeah.
Go Big Blue!
Sorry to just cut in, but I saw them dancing. They were happy to fist bump the DJ. I'm like, we can do better than fist bumping the DJ. How about a rapid reaction? As you were. I don't know where you all were.
Talking about Trent Noah, he played great. I mean, I feel like he had a slow start to the season. He had the injury. Tonight he was great. He just needed a little Tennessee Tech in his life. I think it was, 3 or 4 from 3. He didn't miss a 3 until the second half, almost, all the way through. So happy to see him play well. Happy to see all the Kentucky kids play well. Malachi Marino got another double-double, the second of his career. He played great. Jasper kind of got going at the end. So good night for the Kentucky kids.
We did get a 6-7 moment, and we're not going to talk about that. But, Drew, a lot to be excited for, especially your boy, Walker Horn, game MVP.
God, I hate to make it about me, but did I call that one? Literally wrote a post manifesting a Walker Horn 3. Not only did he hit a 3, what was that, like a fadeaway turnaround?
0.8 seconds left on the shot clock.
We knew he was due, and respectfully, Walker, you only had this night and maybe one more left. I don't think we'll see you against North Carolina, St. John's, Gonzaga, those games. You made the most of your moment. Highlight of the night. right. Have we named our Parlor Pizza player of the game?
That is him. I didn't have the ad read pulled up, but just to give a little bit more props.
Shout out Parlor Pizza, Harrodsburg Road. They have a nice UK room there. They have a delicious hot pepperoni pizza. I think they have these things called pepperoni bombs. Check those out. Parlor Pizza, a new sponsor here to the KSR Rapid Reaction. Get used to hearing about them. We did our radio show there a few weeks ago. Great spot. Check them out, Lexington. And Jack is going to name a Parlor Pizza player of the game every week. Is it Walker? Are we just gonna?
Oh yeah, it's not close. Like if we're going just in terms of overall MVP, obviously I think Trent Noah probably deserves it. Other guys, but for that moment, we got to go Trent Noah.
Everybody else will have their nights. Trent, big night tonight. Walker, big night tonight. It's also a big night because Adam Stratton's here. For those,
he's freezing because he's from Phoenix, and we're keeping him outside in this cold weather.
Brought gloves.
Here, not go for this windy, cold, 30-something degrees here in Lexington. So
you might recognize Adam because every time we play a big game like Gonzaga last year in Seattle, you've been to many others.
Oklahoma game winner.
You seem to bring the magic. We didn't need the Adam Stratton magic tonight, but it's good seeing you here.
Hey, well, I'll take the magic of just the Walker Horn 3. I'll count that as the magic. First game I was even here, I think Joey Hart hit a 3 that Jack got pretty excited about as well. So I don't know.
Walk-on whisperer.
With the walk-ons out here, yeah. So no, overall,
Cal gave him a scholarship, by the way.
That's fun. Technicality.
He's at Ball State now. All right. Let's roll back in. Have we shouted out Friends of Cole yet?
No.
We haven't.
Let's just do our sponsorships. Check these off. It's really cold. My ears are probably getting red by the second. Friends of Cole. Check them out, friendsofcolekentucky.org. All the great things they do for Kentucky. I was reminded this week that I'm a son of a coal miner. I should have been shouting that all along. Cole bought my diapers, and it puts the lights on, and it makes the rapid reaction happen. Shout out Friends of Cole. Let's get back to basketball and talk about it.
We got to give the proper shout out to our friends at Parlor. Make Parlor your game day destination from my smoked wings, from Steven's favorite hot honey pepperoni pizza to my, as well as an extensive craft beer selection. Parlor has a menu that will please the whole family on game days. Make sure to head to their location on Harrodsburg Road, just a short drive from right here at Rupp Arena. Check out their full menu at eatparlor.com.
We're so corporate. Steven, before we get to the ball, let's just scan the crowd here before Thanksgiving.
Look at this!
A lot of t-shirts. Yeah. Did you all not check the weather? Are you all good, or are you just feeling that energy?
Look at these short sleeve shirts.
Yeah. Bench Brennan Garrison. Who's your favorite player of the game?
Not Brennan Garrison.
All right. Well, okay. Other than that,
yeah, Cam Williams. He's the greatest.
Love that. Cam Williams, great game. I was a little late walking in. Why were we down 10-11? It was uncomfortable for there for a second.
We opened the show by saying we are not addressing the first 14 minutes.
Okay. Never mind.
Ignore it.
Sorry, I'm late.
It didn't happen.
Sorry, I'm late. Fun night though. Another game where we've played a team ranked around 300, but held them to under 60 points. Crossed the 100 mark for the second time this year. Otega Owe got it going. I want to focus more on big picture, though, because we all know what this is. We're going to eat our turkey tomorrow. I'll start with you. We'll go around. We're going to eat our turkey. We're going to see our families. We're going to watch a little football. Go Cowboys. But let's go ahead and look to Tuesday. Where do we stand on the Kentucky basketball experience right now? We're absolutely whooping these teams in Rupp Arena. But the elephant in the room, or the white elephant in the room for Ryan Lemon, 0-2 in the big games. Let's just get right to it. Tuesday's coming up. How are we feeling, Adam Stratton? I'm putting you on the spot.
Well, I wasn't feeling great in those first 14 minutes that we shall not speak of. Hopefully they get something a little different in terms of pregame routine, pregame vibe.
Experiences?
Maybe a new pregame experience would really benefit this group. I said it on the pregame, but this group, I feel like for tonight, we really just needed for them to just not mess anything up. Like they ran over Grandma last week, and this week they just kind of cleared their plates, the Thanksgiving plate. Next week they got a chance to make up for all of that. And this analogy was much better on the pregame, I promise.
Grandma catching straight.
I know the analogy that you're speaking of, but I am enjoying them hearing this for the first time, going, "What the hell is he talking about?"
Colder now than it was then. Is what's getting me. But no, honestly, next week. Just when things really kick up, I just hoping to see not the first 14 minutes that again we cannot speak of.
I'm sorry about this weather. You come from a land of sunshine. Sorry, but welcome to the Bluegrass. It's good to see you, Tyler. You don't get to do many of these.
No.
You did a football one last week. You've done a couple this year.
I'll be there next week in Nashville for Gonzaga.
Yeah, how was your Rupp Arena experience?
It was
how
good.
How are you feeling moving forward?
I mean, I'm cold right now, but
it's brisk.
It was a tough first half. I think next week, next Tuesday, and next Friday, Kentucky cannot afford a slow start like they had tonight. I mean, Tennessee Tech, the game was tied at 25, pretty far into the first half. Can't do that. But I feel better on Tuesday because if the Rupp Arena crowd can bring the energy it had for that Walker Horn 3, then there's no way North Carolina can win, right? At least that's what I'm telling myself. I'll probably work myself up about the whole Caleb Wilson angle to this, but for now I'm going to focus on a feel-good win and Thanksgiving, and I'll let Jack talk about the bad stuff.
Yeah, don't feel great. I mean, I'm just being totally honest because we've seen Kentucky do this against every team without a pulse up to this point, so a 50-point win does really nothing for me in terms of building confidence for North Carolina. You just got to get Jalen Lowe back. You got to get Mo Diabate back. North Carolina's a very good team. Caleb Wilson is an unbelievable talent. Great to have a guy like that. I don't know what it would take to get somebody like that, but it sure would be nice. But tonight, the steps in the right direction, but again, I have to see it with my own two eyes to feel truly confident, Drew. We'll see. It's going to be like a 10-15 tip by the time we actually get rolling. So it's the vibes are going to be really weird on a Tuesday night. So maybe that kind of throws a wrench into things, But we'll see.
Can we survey the crowd, hands up?
Yeah, how are we feeling about Tuesday? I expected a little more enthusiasm. All right, one more time. How are we feeling about Tuesday? We play North Carolina. There we go. Guys, it has been a little hard. I'll be honest. I've been watching a lot of the Player Era Festival. College basketball is stacked this year.
They are good.
They're not kind of stacked. There are some dangerous teams. Tennessee is one of them. Gonzaga looks like a juggernaut. I've enjoyed beating up, 4-0, 5-0 on these teams.
Yes.
But we got to amp it up. Physicality, this is going to be a very physical year. Are we comfortable enough in them turning up the physicality? Because against Louisville and Michigan State, wasn't exactly there. We need Pope. I don't know if he needs to get mean. We need a little juice. We need to get a little angry for this slate coming up.
Yeah, and the guys that we need it from, Mo Diabate, he's out right now. I don't know how you win that game on Tuesday without Mo. So, Mo, please, if you're listening, please play. We need you, Jalen Lowe. He needs to set the tempo, get the pace where it needs to be. Got to get those two healthy. But, Denzel Aberdeen, it's going to be a big game for him as well, kind of setting the tone with that physicality. So
big night for him.
We paid a lot of good money for guys that are physical, and we have not seen it against teams with the pulse. So hopefully we get our money's worth on Tuesday night.
Denzel shot it well tonight, if I'm not mistaken, going off the head here. I think he and Owe led the team in scoring with 16 each, if that's wrong.
Trent as well, all three of them.
Excuse me. Sorry, Trent. Apologies. Adam Stratton, what do you think with North Carolina coming in? I don't want to be the doom and gloomer guy, but let's say that doesn't go well. What is the state of this fan base going to be? I know we want to think positively, but we need to cover our bases a little bit.
Yeah, well, right now the tickets to Nashville with Gonzaga are pretty expensive right now, but if we lose to North Carolina by a lot on Tuesday, those could get some real bargain prices, I feel like. This even kind of pregame, you could tell just sort of the vibes weren't exactly rocking out here, and not gonna lie, that makes me nervous. Glad to see the 50-point win, but we gotta figure out something to get the energy going here.
We gotta handle business. Tyler, one thing that was fun from tonight, John Pelfrey on the other side. I mean, it was nice to kick his butt. We gotta get our wins, but then we had Richie, Sean Woods, and Feldhouse be the why, and I think maybe on radio here coming up, don't turn us off, watch this, but the Unforgettables are going to be a part of the experience. It is cool having the former guys back, especially an unforgettable like Pelfrey, and I know you were excited to be here for it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, hearing the ovation that Pelfrey got during intros was awesome. I mean, this crowd gave him the warm reception that he totally deserves, and he was pretty honest before the game. He admitted he didn't want to come and do this game. He didn't want to play it. I mean, I think part of that is it's a trying time with his wife going through cancer and chemotherapy. But I think that had to feel good for him, and it had to feel good for this whole arena to give him that love, and also to have the Unforgettables go out there and do a why. There's so many. I mean, our younger fans and listeners may not know them as well as the older fans, but it was a big family moment, and what better way to get going into Thanksgiving than that?
Somebody tweeted at me and said that those three together at Rupp Arena were the equivalent of Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, and somebody else from that era that we won't speak of. But that's the level of superstardom inside Rupp Arena.
Rushmore then when they were up there?
You tell me, because I wasn't alive when they were at Kentucky. So
my mom actually did work on John Pelfrey's braces when he was
Scoop.
So shout out, Mom.
I noticed his teeth look good tonight.
Speaking of George Washington,
I mean, he didn't have a huge reason to smile, I think, during the game, but when he does in pregame with all his boys there, you just thank my mom.
Since we're being presidential, right over here we had J.D. Vance tonight. He shut down traffic. Tennessee Tech was late to the game because Newtown Pike, literally all of downtown Lexington was shut down for our vice president. There was a moment I actually wondered if Tennessee Tech would get here because it was like 6 o'clock. Jack, you know, you're early. They're normally warming up, and they were
I was
in
wondering
traffic.
that.
So there was a bit of a unique start to the game for them.
What did he order?
I don't know what he got for dinner, but I just know downtown Lexington shut down because of him. And we literally, I'm not kidding, I got a picture. They were on Newtown Pike at 6 o'clock when normally they're on the court warming up. Didn't slow them down, though, because they had that hot start. But just unique circumstances here in Lexington.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff.
Agreed.
Yeah. Anyway, it's really cold out here, guys. Can we get one more from you all? Can you want to hop in? Anyone want to bring some enthusiasm?
I'm day one on Chandler Fan Club.
Be careful. I'm day one.
As soon as he committed.
Oh, as soon as he committed.
You guys all kind of look like him.
I watched him in high school. So, and also Walker Horn. He might have to have a fan club now, too.
What do you think about Colin Chandler, though? You know, I mean, he's pretty known. I love him, but
he's the nastiest white boy in the state. Like,
wow, that's bold.
That first step is like lightning. And then
I thought Jack was the nastiest white boy in the state.
Different context.
When you see him coming in the lane, like, get out of the way. Like, he's dirty.
He is. Do you trust him? Like he's.
And I feel like when he has the ball in transition, we get through into the lanes better.
Exactly. He's much better off the ball. We've learned that quickly. Yeah. That's why we need to get low back. Anybody else over here have a hot take? I cannot feel my hands. My brain's not working.
I use coconut. I use about a coconut.
All right. Enthusiasm. All right. Well, we're gonna shut it.
UNC. We got him.
You got it. We got him.
Caleb Wilson. Who is he? Come on.
I've never heard of him, to be honest.
Exactly.
Did you play for North Carolina?
I wouldn't know.
He couldn't have been in our top three, or we couldn't have been in his top three by any means. All right, well, we're gonna fade out of here. We're obviously killing it right now. It's so cold. We're going inside. It is exciting. These games are fun. There's going to be a huge crowd in there for Pope. We're going to go get back in for that. Shout out to Zach and Jacob. They're not with us tonight. They're doing okay. You know, it is the holiday. They're home with families, but we are missing them.
May they rest in peace on their couches and have a great night.
Listen, I can't wait to sink into my couch. It's going to be a fun few days of football, and then the big one on Saturday. But for now, we're leaving Rupp Arena with a win, a huge win. Cats crossed the 100-point mark for the second time this season. We know it didn't answer a lot of questions, but at least we're smiling, and we know the big one's coming up on Tuesday. We play North Carolina at like midnight. Got to win that one. Adam, Strat, and Tyler, once again, good to see you all. Jack, we do this all the time, but love seeing you all, and thanks again for joining us.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Also, this guy, 10 tomorrow? What time you going live?
Yes,
to say.
yes, 10. I forgot I was doing that. Yes, 10 o'clock. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, well, I'll plug your podcast for you. Sources Say live at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Watch that. Thank you for watching us on YouTube. All of you have a nice and happy holiday. Eat all of your turkey, eat all of your parlor pizza, and eat all of your, no, don't eat your coal, but use your coal to power your oven to cook your things. I got it. This makes no sense. Good night.